just in that the show has been renewed for a supersized season 2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I'm sure wild theories are already afloat about who the father is. What are the wackiest guesses viewers have hit you with so far? Hillary, if you could start us off, please.
I wouldn't say wacky per se, but I do like the rumors that it's actually Tien, that it's actually Ellen.
Yeah, those are my favorite too.
Yeah.
My favorite too. That's who I'm crossing my fingers for.
Science would have to get involved a little bit, but it's 2022.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I'm into it.
Now that's the fan theory I'm rooting for. I'm a fan of that theory for sure. Hillary, you are also a producer in addition to starring in it. How did you come on board this series?
Wow. You know what? I just was the lucky recipient of an idea, that sparked behind my back, and I got a phone call, and I was obviously terrified of the title just because the original show was so important to people and so great. And but just being there from the beginning and feeling the enthusiasm about the show from Isaac and Elizabeth, and about myself, which is wildly flattering. I jumped on board so early, and I was like, you know what, you guys, I really want to produce. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been on, many running shows now. And since we were at the beginning stages, I think they were like down to let me jump in and join the adventure with them and have a little bit more creative control.
Chris and Tien, how did you come on board? And also did the fact that this is a sort of sequel or a sole successor to such a cult show intimidate you in any way at all?
Yes, it's insanely intimidating. Yes, are you kidding me? The 9 seasons of this show that people are obsessed with. Those are big shoes to fill. For me, I think Hillary said this well. I think that it was intimidating to consider trying to fill the footsteps of a show that's so beloved. And I think that the smartest things that Isaac and Elizabeth did when they were formatting our show is finding a way for it to pay tribute to the original without trying to duplicate the original. I think allowing us to sort of create our own vibe and for the show to have its own energy has really allowed it to succeed and not feel like it's in competition with the original, which is really nice.
Well, yes, definitely. This is an updated version for sure. And Tien, I love the energy that you bring to the show. So how did you come on board?
I originally had auditioned for a different role, and then they came back to me and they were like, what about this character? And I was like, farm lesbian? Sure, I'll do it. It felt really, really wonderful. She's obviously so much more than that. But, I got to meet with Hillary and have a call back with her. And it was just, it felt really good. And I feel very lucky and honored to be a part of this amazing cast with the two of them and the rest of our cast. So I'm just really trying to soak it all in and have as much fun as possible and learn from these two.
You know what, when because of COVID, we did a lot of casting via Zoom. And I think since the second I read with Tien, it was just like an obvious shoe, and everyone was like, oh, that's our Ellen, and
when we did the table read, everyone just got so excited when Tien showed up. She sort of the energy just exploded when we all got together. It's such a weird group of people, you know what I mean? So the fact that the 6 of us get along so well and have such great rapport is just not something you get very often. We're just really lucky to have found each other.
Yeah. Yes, it is a motley mix of people, and the show has been definitely appreciated for its modern sensibility, increased diversity, racially, sexually, and also socio-economically. Is that important to you, Hillary, when you come on board a series and especially produce it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think that, we've taken so many strides even in the past year socially, trying to get everybody in the right direction of the way the world should be operating. And being able to explore that on TV is just I mean, it's so needed. It's so desperately needed. And I'm so hopeful that in this next season, we have 20 episodes to play with, and hopefully we get to dive deeper and get more diverse and just explore the things that look like modern friend circles. We've talked about that a lot in the press that we did before. It's just like, we should be mirroring what friend groups look like. And that is like just complete acceptance of each other and celebrating everyone as individuals, and how beautiful the world can be when everybody can just be themselves and live. And this show is a breath of fresh air to everyone, and I hope we can. I know we will continue to be going in that direction to provide funny, feel good TV that is inclusive.
Well, Chris, you have the same apartment as Ted. Is it the same set? And going forward, will we see props walk through the show, especially a certain yellow umbrella?
Oh, wow. I have no idea about the umbrella, so I can't speak to that. But I will say that I do think as the creators of the show have done this really brilliant job of sprinkling in all of these Easter eggs for the fans. And I mean, I wasn't even someone who knew the original very well, and even not knowing the original and knowing some of the Easter eggs, I'm excited about it. It's very. I think fans of the original are going to be very pleased when they see what's in store, even in just this first season. I can only imagine what's to come.
Yeah, I have to jump in for 1 second. A lot of us haven't watched the original show like from start to finish. I think we're all very familiar with it, but like didn't. And when we started to like maybe dive in to do research, all of us were like, no, we are going to. That's far too scary. We're just going to try to like stand on our own. But anytime the writers or the creators will come up to us and be like, okay, we're not posting this room for now, or like, okay, the swords have arrived, they're going up, they've been in Carter Bay's house for like the past 10 years, and we're all like, I don't know, like it gets like us all kind of like giddy and excited because we know it's a big deal, but we don't really realize the impact it has on like the super fans. So I feel like we all get excited, but we're like, okay, we don't know how to go about this.
I would have to agree. I feel like I get full body chills, but I'm like, where are these coming from?
They're like archived in some very special location.
Yes.
All right, that's my time. Thank you so much for talking to me. Despite being an update when it comes to love, the outlook is still very old school. And I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice
Thank
talking
you.
to you.
Have a good one.